Okay, so I wanted to go over some problems for the practicable learning review. We did practice a bit in the previous steps of what absolute value means and how to find simple absolute values. Now I want to go over how to solve or simplify equations like this when you have absolute value. So there's a whole operation here inside the absolute value. So before we try to turn anything positive, although you're not really turning anything positive because you're just counting the units away from zero, you need to find out what number you're going to count away from zero. So to do that, you need to solve this. So you have -5 plus -1. The absolute bars are still there. We can't get rid of them yet because we don't know what number we're counting away from zero. So if you were to draw a number line and you have, I'm going to start from zero over here. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So I'm going to start in -5. We're in -5. You're adding one negative number. That means you're going this way. You're adding one negative number. Right? Am I doing that right? -6. So -5 plus one negative number equals -6. So this would be the absolute value of -6. You're still bringing over the bars. Once again, the bars means how far is a unit inside away from zero. We had more than one unit, so we had to solve this. We had to simplify to get just one unit. Now we can count how far it is away from zero. -6, just like in this same number line, we can count that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units away from zero. So the absolute value of -6 is 6. All right, so moving on to the next question. We have the negative for the absolute value of 2 times 4. So once again, we don't know how far we're counting away from zero. We need to simplify what's inside, so solve it. 2 times 4. That means two groups of 4, which is 4 plus 4, is 8. So negative the absolute value of 8. And we know the absolute value is how far away it is from zero. So if you were to have a number line and have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is right here. How far is it from 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 units away from 0. So the absolute value of 8 is 8. But this negative sign is outside the bars. So whenever you have a negative sign outside the bars, it's going to follow the answer of the absolute value. So we have to bring it over here and include it in our answer. It wasn't inside, it was outside, so it follows our answer. The answer for the inside is +8, but the negative sign was outside, so we bring it over in our answer, -8. All right, last one I'm doing with you guys, 3.5 times the absolute value of -8. So this is a multiplication operation. But before we start multiplying 3.5 times -8, we need to find the absolute value of -8 first. So the absolute value of -8, we already found the absolute value of +8. Now it's the absolute value of -8. So once again, absolute value is how far it is away from zero. -8. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 units away from zero. So the absolute value of -8 is 8. Now you have 8 times 3.5. You can do it like that, or it's a little confusing because of the decimal, so I'm going to put it in parentheses. 3.5 times 8. I'm going to do my little math work over here. 3.5 times 8. When you're multiplying decimals, remember, let's move it out of the way. We're going to move it one space away. Let's keep that in mind. We moved it one space. 5 times 8 is 40. Split it up. 0, 4 on top. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 4. That is 28. We're not done yet, though. We have a decimal that we need to move one space in. So it is not 280. It is 28. This is our answer for C. All right, now you try the rest on your own.